What's happening? Good morning, everybody.
What's up? Good morning. Welcome back to Shani and Melz in the morning. It's Tuesday, right?
I'm
Yeah,
a
it's
so.
Tuesday. Yeah.
We've been locked up in this house for as long as I have. They all just burn into one big ass day.
I know, right? I get confused.
It just burns into one big gigantic ass day. How y'all doing out there? Good morning. Hope you're having a good start to your day. Hope you got stimulated this morning. Hope you got stimulated this morning.
Did y'all get y'all checks?
Hope you got stimulated. That's my hope for you this morning.
Stimulated.
K
Okay.
Smooth, what's good with it? K Smooth, what up, family? I need to get at you, K Smooth, while you checking in. Good morning, K Smooth.
What's up, K Smooth?
I need to get at you, K Smooth. I need to holler at you. Brown looking music. We need to talk. Get at me. What up, Alicia? Good morning, Alicia. How you doing? These are my peoples right here. They're checking in on
Oh, hi, Alicia. Good morning.
Miss Housequake. Miss Housequake. All
Why
right.
is she called Housequake?
Because Alicia calls when I was on in Kiss in Central Texas. She would call me every damn day asking me to play Housequake by Prince.
Oh, by Prince. Okay. That's
That's
a
her
that
song.
excellent choice, Alicia.
That's her
Excellent choice.
song. You know, but Alicia's the biggest fan of Housequake by Prince. So
Did you play it for her? That's the question.
she
Did
said
you get it on?
no. She said no.
Hey, girl, he wasn't playing it. See, that's not good, Jay. That's not good.
Just messing, man. You know I like to mess with my peoples. I got to mess with y'all. Got to poke that bell.
Yes, you do. So
How you doing this morning? How you holding up this morning?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. Can't complain. I got some rest last night.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Did you really?
yeah, I got some rest. Yeah, don't I look refreshed? Cause on Big Bink's break room, I was kind of dragging.
I was dragging.
I was like, we gonna have to do something.
Nah, it's all good. We back at it this morning, and of course, if you are like me, I ain't got stimulated. Did you get stimulated, yet, Shawnee? Did you get stimulation?
No.
No, no. Even though
Mm-mm.
it sounds weird as hell saying that, did you get you stimulated? Have you been stimulated?
No. And as somebody put a post up last night that was like on the fourth day of January, still no stimuli for me. And then somebody said 5 unpaid bills.
I got clap you up for that.
Like, oh wow. Man.
But apparently, one of the top stories involving the stimulus this morning is a lot of people H&R Block. If you got an H&R Block account, they're saying that there's a mixed up in you getting your stimulus. Some people have gotten the stimulus sent to bank accounts that have been closed for a while. And yeah, yeah, yes. That's one of the big stories this morning is H&R Block is reporting there's been a mix up in sending out these stimulus checks, their next round of stimulus checks. And some folks uh, got stimulus either well, for starters, they went to that website because the IRS created a website where you can track your stimulus payment, and a lot of people have been going to the website, and the website is telling them, yeah, we deposited that in an account that ain't no that you don't use no more.
Oh wow. That is messed up.
A lot of people sick right now, especially H&R Block. If you look, is one of the top trending topics in the United States today because folks is hot with H&R Block right now.
Oh my God. That's not good. That's
That's
not
not.
good. So you can go to irs.gov
Mhm.
and track your stimulus check,
That is correct.
is what you're saying.
That is correct. You can track it just like you would track your income tax refund. But so I went to the website yesterday, and let me tell you, everybody in their mom is sitting on that website. Like
Is
when you,
it is it crowded? It's too
oh,
hard to get on.
you're gonna be sitting there waiting for about 5 10 minutes because they're gonna pop up and say, "Please wait. The man is just ridiculous right now."
Oh wow.
So you gonna now I was able to get in there yesterday and check mines, and it told me basically we ain't got all the information, so we don't know. Basically saying, like, come back next week. We ain't got it for you. Basically, what they told me, we ain't got it. We ain't got nothing for you. Come back and check again soon. So, but if you want to check your stimulus, where it's at, when it can hit your account, they got the website up, and I got details about it on my website right now at 1073kissfmtexas.com on how you can track your stimulus payment. If
Well,
you want.
yeah, it's gonna come, and then too. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to ask my CPA, but I would think if you didn't get it, they would probably credit it to you when you file your taxes, right?
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know, but I did see that though. I did see something to that effect. that if you don't get it or something happens with it or something goes wrong with it, you can put it on your income tax for the upcoming year. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
for that. But I got the story right here. If you filed your taxes using an online provider like H&R Block and opted to receive your refund on a debit card, the IRS might be loading your stimulus payment on there so it shows up as a random account number. So there you go. Right now on Twitter, as I'm looking at everybody on Twitter saying, "Shit, I'm never going to H&R Block again." This might be a disaster for H&R Block, man. This might be bad for
I
them.
mean, but even with the other, um, like my CPA, she has an option like that where she can load it onto a debit card. But I just get mine put in my bank account. I've always had my taxes go to my bank account.
Same here. Same here. I mean, I'm not finna sit there like we have to start getting more financial. Like we talked about this yesterday. We have to get more financially literate. We got to start. Y'all got to stop with this whole just put on a debit card. I don't want to go open up a bank account and all this other stuff. You go open up a bank account, man. You won't have to worry about this kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
Uh, if you took care of your business like that and went and open up an account. Uh, but yeah, that's the update on the stimulus. If you ain't got it yet,
Yeah, that's the $600 stimulus, but I hear that we could get a $2,000 stimulus if Georgia acts right.
Georgia,
If Georgia makes the right vote, then
Georgia.
when Biden takes office on the 20th, we could also get an additional $2,000.
Look, Georgia,
Georgia, yeah, on
Georgia,
our mind.
Georgia. Look, I'll take back everything I said. I'll become an Atlanta Falcons fans. I know I slandered y'all city a lot over the last few years, but look, y'all need to get right, man. We will leave y'all alone. We will not talk bad about Atlanta. Look at Alicia play
She
house.
said Playhouse Play.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
we can't play it on here, Alicia. They'll shut the broadcast down on
You know what I'm
Facebook.
saying? I don't want
But
to.
you know what you can do? You can listen to Mel's.
I still
Uh,
ain't play.
what time you on 2 to 6?
I ain't even got in the library. This Housequake was a good song, but at the same
It
time, nobody.
is.
She's the only person on the planet that has requested this song. Ain't nobody else requested the song. But just Georgia. I'm gonna need you to get right, Georgia. Get right, Georgia. Get
Oh
right.
well, Sherry got hers today. Direct deposit from H&R Block.
Well, Sherry got stimulated. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Stimulation. Yeah.
congratulations. Good morning, Yusuf.
What's going on, my brother? How you doing, my brother? We'll see you on Sunday, brother. We ain't friends till Sunday.
What happens on Sunday?
When the Saints play the Bears. We're gonna be friends then.
Oh, is Yusuf from Chicago or
Yeah,
something?
he's a Bears fan. He's a Bears fan.
Oh, okay.
Bears fan. We ain't friends right now. We'll talk.
Well, good morning, Yusuf. Thank you for tuning in.
You got this check last week. That's what I'm talking about. All the stimulated. Who got these check already? Who got these check already? Who ain't got these check? I ain't got my check already. So right now, my whole attitude is boo everybody. Boo everybody. Hell, I'm hating now. Hold on. Everybody got stimulated. I'm still over here with $2.57 in my account, waiting for that $600. So waiting for the stimulus so I can bring my account up to $602.57.
But hey, there's a bigger stimulus check, so
Yeah,
you can take your $2 that you have and go play. Is it the Powerball or Mega Millions for tonight?
both, both.
Both of them are $400 million. I mean, I would kind of like that stimulus check better.
No doubt. Yes. If you ain't heard the Texas lottery, both of their jackpots, Mega Millions tonight, over $400 million.
A piece.
And Powerball tomorrow night, another $400 million jackpot. So yeah, I might use my last two
Yeah,
dollars.
I'm gonna go spend $4 and get a ticket for tonight and a ticket for tomorrow and press my luck. A dot $2 for possibly a 400 million or a piece of 400 million. I'll take it.
Look, we can create our own stimulus package. We'll stimulate our own economy in this motherfucker. Look, we'll hand out $600 checks to folks. We'll hand out $600 checks. Matter of fact, we'll do you one better. We'll hand you $700 check. We'll do
We give you 650. We give you
650.
650.
I go with 650. I'll do 650. I'll buy that for $1. I'll buy
Yeah.
that for $1. Yes. Go get you some lottery tickets. Stop tracking that stimulus if you ain't got it yet and go buy you a damn lottery ticket. It ain't nothing but $1 or two. Go ahead.
What was that?
Wait, what?
Repeat that again.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, okay.
I'll buy that for $1. RoboCop. Shout out to everybody that know what that is.
Yeah. So let's go back to the Georgia election. So who are they voting for in Georgia?
Okay, so there's two Senate seats up for grabs in Georgia. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
there are two Senate seats. One is being one candidate that's running is Reverend Warnock. He is the actually the Reverend of the Ebenezer Baptist Church where Dr. King originated from. Uh,
Okay.
he's the current pastor of that church. He's going up against a billionaire, I guess, the wife of a billionaire by the name of Kelly Loeffler. She is the owner of the Atlanta WNBA team. Okay, and her own team is on the record saying don't vote for our boss. The entire, that's bad when your whole staff say don't vote for this chick. She ain't right. Apparently, she's a billionaire. The wife of a billionaire who's spending millions of dollars to get a job that only seats pays $140,000 a year. So that should tell you something wrong right there. Let's tell you something wrong right there. The other candidate is Ossoff, John Ossoff. He's a Democrat trying to unseat the current Senator David Perdue.
Mm-hmm.
Purdue is from the chicken company. He's one of the owners of
Okay.
Purdue Chicken. Another rich billionaire person that's just holding a seat just so they can keep getting their rich buddies hooked up and themselves hooked up. So those are your choices. John Ossoff has been going in. He's been on Fox News everywhere, pleading with people, telling them these people ain't right. These are It's a battle of the rich versus people who want to do right by you. And
Okay.
and both of the Republican senators are two senators who said, y'all don't need $2,000 stimulus checks. Y'all can only get 600. And now when the pressure's on, and after Joe Biden says, hey, elect these two gentlemen, and you will get $2,000 stimulus checks on day one of the presidency.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a bribe. Talk about a bribe. You got my. I mean, I was getting the vote anyway because this seats are crucial because
Yeah,
if
they
we
are.
if we flip these two seats, you're done with Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell will no longer be the majority leader because the Republicans won't have the majority in the Senate, which means you will give total control of Congress, the White House, and all branches of government to the Democrats.
Yes. So Georgia, y'all came through the last time. We need y'all to come through. But then you need to remember this too, because these elections are going to come up in 2 years
Mm-hmm.
for you
Yeah.
and your counties. So
Mm-hmm.
this is why this is important. I have to shout out to a very special man this morning that I see is watching.
Okay.
And that man would be my father. Hey, Daddy. Thank you for tuning in.
What up, pops? What up, pops? How your mama doing though this morning? Tell your mama are we getting new YouTube videos from your mama this morning?
Yes, she's going to have a production meeting today. So we can roll out another one of her videos this week. Yes.
You got to check out Shani's mom's. They are great, and they're going to do numbers. They're going to do tremendous numbers. Tell the folks what your mom's doing because I love this story, and I think it's great that your mom is doing this.
Yeah, so my mom is a retired school teacher. She taught in the school district for, oh my God, um 40 40 years, something like that.
Mhm.
And she has some people that she tutors.
Mhm.
And so what she's decided to do was create YouTube videos to help people learn how to write paragraphs. And mainly what she's doing now is she's trying to get the kids ready for the STAR test.
Mhm.
So here it is here. That's what I was trying to do, was pull it up. So she has some videos that she's going to release on YouTube that we're actually, putting together. One is up right now. I'm going to share it with you. That's what I was doing if y'all trying to figure out why Shawnee looking so crazy. Because I was trying to pull this up and I want to open up the right one.
No doubt.
Okay, here we go.
I think this
So
is great though because there it is.
So yeah, there it is. And what you can do, you can go look that up. It's Carly's Reading Center with Teacher Lou. She teaches you in 15 minutes or less. This one is how to write a paragraph. Her next one is going to be expository writing. That's something that your kids have to do. to pass the star.
Hmm.
So, my kids are at home and we do the online thing with them. I don't send them to school, but my mom is also here with me. So we both kind of see what's going on and what's happening with some of the kids. We know some parents have to go to work. You can't be there with your kid. And when you're not there, they are turning their cameras off. They're going to sleep. They're not being really responsive to their teachers. A lot of their grades are falling behind, and it's not always that the teacher is not doing what they need to do. Because what I see with my kids, their teachers do the best that they can given the situation. But if there's not somebody on that other side to reinforce that with a child, then it's a problem. Because I mean, even with mine, if I ain't if we not on top of, well, one of them, now
Right.
one of them I ain't got to worry about. She gonna do what she got to do. But the baby, listen, baby, she'll turn that camera off. She'll lay down on the table, have a blanket over her. I'm like, girl, if you don't get that, I'll snatch it off your head in front of all your friends. You don't play with me. So that's why she created these. She's been a teacher for years. It's something that she's really called to do. So you guys can go to YouTube, type in Carly's Reading Center with Teacher Lou,
Hmm.
and I'll play a little bit of it. But I
Teacher
want you, I
Lou?
want you, huh?
Why teacher Lou?
Because my mama's name is Louise.
Oh.
And so when she taught English to the little Chinese kids, that's what they called her, Teacher Lou. So a lot of things that she's doing in there are like she might say repeat, and this is what when you're teaching
Uh-huh.
kids that speak another language, English.
Hmm.
These are the signs, so she does that, so it'll work both ways. But yeah, that's why she called herself Teacher Lou.
Let's get a clip of that then, so y'all can see what Shani talking about. A little snippet, snippet,
A
and
little snippy snippy. Here we go. Oh, let me turn it up.
snippet, snippet, stimulate.
That's
Yeah.
Teacher Lou.
Hello, my name is Teacher Lou. Today, we will learn how to write a paragraph.
Look, she got almost 200 views.
That's what I'm saying. In like what, two, three, a couple of hours, a couple of days.
You will know how
Couple
to
days.
communicate
She
effectively
got 47
when you
subscribers. Y'all help her get to 100.
There you go.
Go to the YouTube
Step
page
number one,
and subscribe and like.
write a
I think.
complete thought.
See, look how beautiful this is. I
Remember,
mean, because at the end of the day, no
every
matter what age group you're
paragraph
in, you
has
can always learn how to write a damn paragraph. Some of y'all need help now writing a paragraph.
I mean, yeah, because I was like, I'm going to have to go back and look at this. So
Yeah.
I can, remember, because she makes it so plain. And that's what I told her. I was like, kids can listen to this, adults. It's good for anybody.
No doubt, and that's I think, and when I talked to her, that was like the best part of it. I remember telling her that, like, this learning never goes out of style. It will never be a fad. Learning will always be important for people, no matter the age group. And this is important, and this is a great avenue for teachers, especially if you're a teacher right now. You should be doing these kind of things right now because it's you know the school your school's closed.
Basically, yeah.
If somebody has to do the educating around here, and your kids are probably watching YouTube videos that ain't giving them nothing that's gonna educate them like this. Uh,
Yeah. So, and that's Media Room 360 production. I have a classroom. We have a classroom set up in the house. The girls' desk are in there, and that's how they go to school. But on that back side, that's how I have that set up. So she goes in there. That's her little set,
mhm.
honey, and she do her little thing. So today we're gonna have a production meeting and start working on the next one. But you guys, please, okay, everybody on here, go to YouTube and search Carly's Reading Center with Teacher Lou and subscribe to the channel and like the video, please.
No doubt, no
You
doubt.
can't leave comments because it's a channel for kids, so they don't allow you to leave comments.
Okay. So I couldn't put up there. "Ooh, you look good, Teacher Lou. How you doing today?"
No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that.
The water be step parents, each other step parents is on.
Hmm. No, you can't do that. But Your dad texted me.
Oh, I don't want to hear that shit. Don't start that shit this morning. I
Hmm.
ain't trying to hear that shit. Boop.
Yes, your daddy texted me.
Yeah, what he say this morning?
He
What my
just
dad?
said good morning, and he's just checking on me and the girls, making sure we didn't need anything.
Mm, mm, mm. You gonna make
Your
me call?
dad is such a nice man.
You gonna make me call this man and cuss him the hell out and tell him
No,
quit?
you shouldn't do that. I didn't when you was talking to my mama. I ain't say nothing. They ain't
Because
got
I'll be
nothing.
nice to your mom. I wasn't saying, hey, Miss, how you doing, teacher Lou? Ooh, how you doing? When we going to Papa Do? And how your daughter doing? Ain't did none of that. I was being encouraging to your mama when I talked to her and told her, keep doing what she's doing and keep doing what she's doing you know,
I
and
mean, but you can't be mad at your daddy because he want to talk to me.
but I can't talk to her while I'm on the phone with you because you're gonna be right there to hate.
I didn't listen. I don't have nothing to do with it. But you can't be mad that you can. How you gonna be mad because me and your daddy cool?
Because you trying to do this bullshit. I told y'all,
I'm
you
not trying to do nothing. When I met your daddy, I was just being me. Hey, your daddy had reached out to me. He hollered at me, and I answered.
because I ain't trying to hear or see what the hell you talking about. That's why I'm Stevie right now.
Put
That's
these
why my name
glasses
is
on.
on. I'm Stevie Wonder to the
You
bullshit.
can't get mad. Your daddy said hello to me, and I said hello back, and we just been friends ever since. But you the one that take it and pervert it and make it into something that it ain't. So, but
No, papi, no.
me and your dad are real good friends.
Hold on, ain't no me saying I perverted it into nothing because you the one saying I'm gonna be your stepmama. So don't sit there and tell me that bullshit.
But
I'm gonna
me saying I'ma be your stepmama don't mean all that to be going on in your head.
whatever, B.
Me and your daddy just talk on the phone.
I'm Ray Charles to the bullshit. I'm Stevie Wonder to the
We
bullshit.
just talk on the phone. But we are gonna plan a trip. We did agree that we were gonna plan a trip so we could see each other.
What? To this man? Where y'all going?
I don't know. He told me to figure out where I want to
Better look, Dad. You better take her to Papa doing nothing more. Nothing more. Nothing
go.
more.
No, meet the girls. Well, one of my daughters
Oh,
wants to
you know,
go
you
to.
hold on. Carly and Tamara got to stay out of this. All right, they got to stay out of that.
No, baby. I take my girls everywhere. If you want to take me somewhere, you got to take them too.
Mm, mm-mm.
You got to take them too.
If I know
So
one, if I know,
Carly wants to go to Peru. So we
huh,
looking at cruises to Peru.
damn fool. Y'all ain't going no damn. Fool. I can
Yeah,
assure
because
you.
listen. I told Carly when she wanted to go. I said, listen, we have to kind of be. So I was actually happy that your dad brought it up because that's what I explained to the girls. I said we can't just go into a country like that. We could get kidnapped, everything. We got to have somebody with us. So when he said that, I was like, well, okay, let me look at some things and see and figure some stuff out.
No, papi, no. No, papi, no.
See, Alicia
No,
said
papi, no.
the house is
Papi,
quaking.
no. No,
He
papi,
just
no.
mad.
No, papi, no.
Child.
No,
He
papi, no.
Males will be
No,
okay.
papi, no.
His
No,
daddy is a grown man. He
no,
can't be mad
papi,
because his
no.
daddy wanna.
You see,
No,
I'm hitting this
papi,
button
no.
right. You see why I keep hitting this button?
No, papi, no.
Fred, you want to be on the show? Like you want to be on the show right now? You know Fred?
Nope. I don't know who that is. Who that is?
He said put me on the show, Fred fam.
For what? What you got to offer to the show, Fred? What you got to offer to the show, Fred?
What you want to share with us,
Everybody
Fred?
won't be because this is where we get to the point where everybody won't be a star and everybody won't be famous, but nobody won't put in the work. Put me on, fam. I don't,
I
like,
thought that was your family. Fred, are you my family?
where we at? I don't know where Fred at. Where you at, Fred?
Let
You
me
at?
see. Who is Fred?
I gotta go. Bella's spoiled. What is she talking about? What is she talking about? What is this? A Tech Mel's Day? What is this? A shit on?
You the one who brought it up because you mad because your daddy got a life.
I didn't bring it up. Nothing. You brought up my daddy. You brought up my daddy. Your daddy text me this
Yeah,
night.
because you kept talking about my mama.
Well, your mama was nice. I was just pointing out the fact that your mama was nice enough
And
to this video series.
and
But
your
no,
daddy is nice.
your daddy text me this night. We gonna Peru. What the? What? I ain't trying to hear none of that shit this morning.
Well,
Hear that shit this morning.
we'll get you a souvenir.
Yeah, give me a T-shirt. Bring me back a T-shirt.
Yeah.
From,
You
from
calling your daddy?
No, no, I'm texting his ass right now. Telling him to get off that bullshit.
Quit being a hater. Dang. Stop blocking.
Because I'm telling you, because again,
Yo, daddy is single. I'm single. We don't have to report to nobody.
y'all gotta report to me.
We don't have to report to
Oh,
you.
y'all gotta report to me because damn it, wait, hold on, let me text this Joker, man. Go ahead,
You
do.
don't have to. And speaking of single, The Bachelor came on last night.
Mm,
So in the first time in 25 years, this is season 25, we have a black bachelor. And
mm,
we had the first black bachelorette. And
mhm.
I don't remember what happened with that because I really don't watch the show. But so this young man, supposedly he played on your team on the what's the name of it? The Saints. He
Mhm.
was on their practice team. Do you know who Matt James is?
No clue. If he was on the practice squad, he never saw the field, so no.
Yeah, they have pictures of him doing, but I can't figure out what kind of work he does. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just caught snippets of it. So the question is he going to pick a white girl or a black girl? But he got all kind of girls on there. And the argument became, well, if he picks a black girl, no, if he pick a black girl, it's gonna be a problem. If he pick a white girl, it's gonna be a problem. Me personally, if he pick a white girl, I don't see what the problem is. I don't hear any. I mean, we used to that, so they just put a black one on there to pick him, and then he gave the that rose, the what is it called, the
I have no clue. I've never watched an episode of The Bachelor a day in my life.
child, some kind of rose.
I
What
hit roses, and then there's this and the third. It's mm-mm. I remember. I'm
some
hit.
kind of roast. He gave it to a little to the one of the white girls, but that's who he said he liked. Now, some of them came out there and they did all kinds of stunts. One rolled up in a Bentley. I call it a baby Bentley.
Hmm.
That was cute.
Hmm.
But she's 21. She's a socialite, so that was cute for her. One girl came in. I can't remember her name, but she had a little tiara on, and she had the men carrying her. You know how they used to carry the king and the queen. Child, she got up there talking about she was Queen Victoria. That's her name. She was Queen Victoria. He was King Matt. And then when she was walking off up the stairs to go in the house, child, she tripped and fell. And I said, Lord have mercy, bless. And then she went in there with her tiara and her scepter, and she was like, "Hi, bitches," to them. And baby, her face was on the ground when he gave that rose to that other girl. I said, well, we know who's gonna get sent home first.
So what do you think about it? Do you think it's gonna be? He's damned if he do. Apparently, from what you're saying, is he damned if you pick a black woman? He damned if you pick a white woman. Either way, right?
I think the whole concept is just stupid.
I
I do.
I agree with.
I think is. I mean, okay. So let's go back. So we had Flavor Flav. Flavor of Love.
Pause.
That was comical.
Now pause that for a second. You got to remember, you got to say. Sometimes you got to say descriptions out loud to get people to get the full understanding of what they're doing. There was once, at one point in time in the United States, a dating show, a popular dating show, where the prize was Flavor fucking Flav.
Flavor Flav.
What? Now imagine 20 years again. This is, and you gotta remember, Flavor Love started this whole bullshit. Like they started it. This was the
Wasn't it one before him though?
which one?
It was a show before Flavor of Love.
I,
We black folks ain't the first one that came up with this concept. Um,
I don't.
MTV had a different show.
Well, it
Um,
had a bunch of different types of shows, like Eliminate. Uh, uh,
yeah,
the one where I think it was Next, where they put a whole bunch of people on the bus, and they would let them come off the bus, and if you didn't like what you saw, you say next, and the next person will move out the way. And so you had these different kind of dating show concepts and play-ons in the years, but it turned into this person. You can win this person.
yeah.
That's what it turned into. You can win this man or this woman.
A surprise, because Trey Songz even he got one on YouTube.
See what I'm saying?
Or
Like,
it might be over now. I don't know, but it's like, okay, so why I'm gonna get on a show for you to pick me? And that's my issue with the Bachelor. It seemed like they are so soap operate, and just it seemed like, oh, my life is gonna be over if he doesn't pick me. It's
like,
like, first of all, I ain't on no, I ain't about to be on the auction block. That's number one. Now, when I was younger, I probably would have applied to go on one of the shows just so my Instagram could be popping. But as far as like really, and then we in COVID season.
mhm.
Child, they on this show. He done kissed everybody. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus, Jesus.
And then the whole point of the dumbass show is okay. All of y'all are competing for this man, and all 12 of y'all are in love with this man, not knowing a goddamn thing about him besides his looks and that he used to play football.
I think he 25. I think it's 25 of them or 30.
Okay, so there's 25 of the most insecure women, the most insecure people on the planet. Okay, and yes, I said insecure because you have got to be one insecure motherfucker to sit there and go, I'm gonna fight 24 other bitches for this one man I don't know.
But maybe they doing it for fame.
Of course they're doing it for fame. What other reason are you doing this? What other
Because
reason?
one of the girls on there is a corporate attorney. He got two attorneys. Two black chicks. One is a corporate attorney, and then one is, it didn't just say her really description, but she's an attorney.
Right.
And I'm like, you a corporate attorney, girl?
And then another thing about it is, a lot of these people are actors. They're doing the circuit of these shows. One of them I know for a fact is a girl I've seen her on two separate dating shows. Two separate whole ass dating shows. And she's back. It's a black girl. I forget her name. Ashley Forrester. She's on one now. My wife watches this BET show. I don't know if it's BET or TV One or something like that. One of these shows. I think nephew Tommy hosts the show.
Oh, I know what show you talking about. That show is crazy.
Yeah,
Like that too. I wouldn't do that either.
yeah. One of the girls on there was on another reality show before this one, which means you're struck out the first time, or you're just doing this because it's fame. It's a circuit. It's a cash. That's why I don't buy into none of that crap. And like Alicia said, it's tomfoolery. It's tomfoolery because there's no way you're gonna sit there and tell me, Shani, all right, Shani, I'm gonna put you on this TV show with 24 other women. All right. I ain't gonna tell you who the dude is, but you trying to catch this dude. You trying to marry this dude at the end of the season. And then there's the other part. The winner, you get to be in holy matrimony with this person after knowing them for like less than a month.
Yeah, 6 weeks or something like that. 8
6
weeks.
weeks later, in 6 weeks, you found love, and that's why I hate these shows because this is what causes these real unrealistic expectations that people project. Y'all
Yeah.
project y'all go into these relationships with these unrealistic expectations. You want everything. You want roses and the Bachelor and all this other bullshit, and then you sitting at home eating popcorn and bonbons by yourself. Because
But what's wrong with getting roses? The roses, that's easy.
Nothing
You
wrong
go
with-
to Kroger and get the roses.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. I'm not the rose itself. I'm just saying the entire production of it. This is what people are looking for nowadays. That's why it's hard for some of y'all. Some of y'all don't want a husband. You want the production. You want the wet.
Absolutely,
You
yeah.
want the production. That's all you're worried about. That's why you got a whole show called Bridezillas. If you put, well, look, if if Bridezillas come calling and saying they want to talk to your girl, you need to end that marriage before you even start. Because I'm not about to put up with that bullshit over a 1-day production. It's not gonna
What's
happen.
wrong with that? Don't they pay for the wedding?
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care.
They
That's-
don't they pay for the wedding though?
No, what the Bridezillas? They reimburse you.
Oh, that's how that is. So
They reimburse.
I thought they paid for the wedding. That's why the people were doing it.
No, a lot of them they looking for women who want to act an extra drama and fool for the television cameras, and they ain't putting up with that shit. I don't care what kind of check. You're not about to have me looking all crazy on national television because your dress ain't acting right and all this. I'm not. No, Poppy, no,
No, papi, no.
no, Poppy, no.
No.
But again, that's what I see with the Bachelor and all these shows they create, especially in these young girls. I know y'all grown women is a different story, but
Not really. It's some of them that still be on that
be on that.
and have them unrealistic expectations from a
It,
man. I mean, everybody wants, nice things. We do seek some fairy tale drama because that's what we were taught. Is
mhm.
that Prince Charming is gonna show up and sweep you up, and that ain't happening. I tell my daughters real quick. Listen, Snow White and Cinderella. That somebody wrote that story. Okay,
And a man wrote them stories at that.
now so now, granted, there are men out there that will treat you a certain, way and will strive to do things like that, but don't set your expectation. I'm not saying don't have expectations, but don't get wrapped up in what you see on TV.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay?
I agree with that.
You
I agree
know.
with that because I think that's what, again, that's with a lot of young and older women. I see with older women too. Like they built up these expectations. They go into these relationships with, and it's partially the guy's fault too because the guy's running game.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, cause baby, they start out when a dude is trying to holler.
Like I say,
Baby, they be boss hogging so hard. Oh my God, they boss hog so hard in the beginning. I got this. I'm this. I have that. And then as you start talking to, I can talk to you and
Mhm.
figure out, nah, he ain't got no,
Yeah, no, I mean, look, the
he ain't
game,
got no money.
good game. I mean, that's a good game. That's what it comes down to. Is good game.
But don't have game because, like,
I agree.
when you dealing with a grown woman,
Mhm.
number one, you ain't got. I promise you, you can't buy me nothing that I can't get myself.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
So talking to me about your bank account and what you can buy, the car you drive, baby. If you got that car from the tote to note, move around.
The who?
The tote to note.
The tote. No,
You don't know what the tote to note is?
the tote to note.
You going to East Texas, you got to know what the tote to note is. Most of the lots they are tote to notes. They the tote to note. You know them people get them cars, and if they don't pay their bill, the car turn off.
Yes.
That's the tote to note.
Yes, I knew somebody who had one of those. My man had one of those.
Yeah, your car
Had one of
turn
those.
off. Now I'm not knocking you if you have a car. I'm not knocking that. But what I am saying is that when you got a dude that's out here fronting and high capping like he went to Park Place and brought it new off the lot.
Uh huh.
Can't miss me with that.
Now that's not that. You know,
Miss me with that.
I gotta say that I probably ain't never had shit. So, so I ain't never had shit, so I ain't never had to run that kind of game on a woman. I'm glad I ain't never had to run that kind of game on a woman because I ain't never had shit. So off top, you ain't gonna never hear young Mel say, "Shit, you can ride in the lack."
Yeah, and then you get to the Lexus and it's 2004. The seats all cut up. It's like, wait a minute. And on top of that, we can ride Uber anyway. You really ain't like some of the lies and the lines that I hear now are so ridiculous. It's like you don't even have to tell me nothing about no car. Because number one, you ain't coming to pick me up. We're gonna
well,
meet.
well, that's the question though. Do you think? I know women over 30 for the most part appreciate raw, uncut honesty. I like I ain't got shit. I still probably stay with my mom and shit like that. But look, I'm feeling you. I'm trying to get with you. I'm trying to holler. What's happening? So I know grown women appreciate that. But what about young girls? Because young girls, y'all be running that game. These young girls be running game too now. They be running that game too, saying they'll do this, do that, and shit. My wife was guilty of it. She was running game. We were both running on game each other on the first date. Girl, yeah, but I like to cook and clean and stuff like that. And now, 20 years later,
You not right. Ooh, you are not right.
I'm being
You
honest.
not right. That was before y'all had children and she had to work the way she working now.
No, no, no.
Oh my God, I cannot believe you just said this.
Hey, what? What did I say wrong? What did I say wrong? It's the
She
truth.
wasn't running no game.
Shit. Don't make me call crazy here because she'll tell you. We talked about this all over. I said, "Go, oh, you was running your game down flat on my ass that night. You was running the game down flat on our first date. I'll never forget that night because she was all in my ears. You know, I like to cook and clean, and I like to do this. I'm like, and in my head, I'm thinking, ooh, she running that, ooh, keep giving that game, ooh, she running that game on me, and I'm falling for it. I love it because I know it's not real. No, it's not. I know it's not. I know it's not real. And like I said, we've been here, but again, we've been married 20, almost going almost 20 years now. And when when you stop playing these games, you know, and you get over that nonsense. Everybody's on dating, and dating is trying to put their best foot forward. And they're trying to sell their best self, their best or their best version of themselves. And
I ain't.
wait, what?
I'm not.
Why? Hold on. Why is that? Why is that? Why are you not? What? Okay. What is it that you don't run game, right?
Mm-mm.
You don't think you run game? You don't think you looked at a man and say, "Get ready for this line," because I heard you.
Okay, come on.
This is the roller coaster at Six Flags. You got to be at least this time.
Oh no, no. The line is what I have to tell people. Baby, this ain't Six Flags. You ain't ready for this roller coaster.
See,
This
that's
ain't Six Flags. This ain't Disneyland. This ain't none of that.
that's game though. See,
That
that's good.
is not game. That's for real. That means don't come to me with them childish antics. Don't come to me. We are not at the amusement park. And I be trying my best not to just, because I know that I can be kind of
What?
hard. Well,
Um.
it's the uncut, raw truth. And I understand everybody can't handle that. So I try to,
Come
think before I speak. So I just have to say, baby, listen, this ain't the carnival.
on.
I'm
Okay.
not Six Flags. This ain't no ride that you ready for, boo boo.
That's game.
That ain't game. How is that game?
Because a guy. Well, I don't know. Because the guys like me, that's a challenge. That's a challenge, and that's a challenge I'm willing to take on. Like
Now
if I,
don't take the challenge. Just be you. And see, that's where it goes sideways because the Joker always trying to one up. You can't one up greatness. I'm sorry. This is me. This is who I am. Just be who you are. You can't one up me.
ooh, that's a bar.
You can't one up me.
That is a bar. I ain't even gonna lie. This is a bar. That was a bar. I gave it. I don't even know what to say to
You can't. But you can't. I mean, let's just be real. Okay, Beyonce got a song called "Upgrade You." I'm
Mm-hmm.
that chick that can I can damn show upgrade your bank account. Tell me where the lie is. Name one joker I've been with that they bank account ain't been upgraded. I wait. Name one joker I've been with that ain't been put into a whole nother level of people.
Mm, mm, mm. For starters, I don't know.
Thank you. I'm just saying. And that ain't me being cocky. It's just I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table. And I know if I'm gonna commit to being with somebody, I know what my role is and
Okay.
what I'm supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Y'all supposed to be a team. You supposed to help your dude. But I'm waiting. I want one of them to jump in there and tell me I ain't helped your bank account. Now, since I've been gone, your bank account might be thrown off because I got one joker that still say, hey, can I just put everything in your name and you run it for me and just, see, because you real good at handling money. Now, I'm
Wait,
not going to do that. You can figure that out on y'all.
wait. Somebody, a dude that you used to date, asked you that even after y'all stopped dating, he asked you to still keep running this stuff.
Yeah, we ain't dating. He got somebody else. He done had a couple somebody else's. But yeah, he'll come back, Shani. Look, this is the real of it. You know how to do this. Now, whichever that one, tell them to go research and learn, and or either you figure it out on your own. You a grown man.
Wow. Wow.
So now I don't run no game,
That is
but
a bar. I gotta say that was a bar. I gotta say that was a bar. You cannot one up greatness. I gotta clap it up for you on that one,
yeah,
guys.
you can't one up greatness.
That's a bar.
This is what this is.
That was a bar. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know how to respond to that because you said that to me. I'll be like, all right, then. Well, you have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and holler at
And
somebody.
see, and that's what be happening. They just shut down, and it's like, but baby,
You see
don't
that?
write no check. Your behind can't cash.
You
And the thing
see
about it is, I say all of this up front. I tell them, listen, I'm so easy to deal with. The dudes make it hard. I'm so easy to deal with. Dudes make it hard because it's so easy. Y'all got to try to throw some drama in there. I listen. I ain't about that foolishness. I ain't about to sit up and argue with you. I done had a stroke, a heart attack, and I done beat cancer. So you think you about to come in my life and shake some stuff up? Baby, I'm just like a light switch. Once I flip it off, that's it.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that anymore. Like you really, like my mind is like really blown off that statement because again, and we talked about this before about
Shoot, you
your
can't one up greatness.
but we talked about this before about your greatness, about tapping into your greatness and recognizing who you are as a person and what you bring to the table. And if nobody's willing to beat you halfway through that table or at least bring that same level of energy to the table, what's the point?
I
You know?
mean, and it ain't even that the guy has to bring that kind of, that same, because everybody at different levels. I know I work differently from most people. I understand that. I had to learn that about myself.
Mhm.
But let me be great. Let me be great, because if I'm being great and we together, then that means you great too. It's not about, because I'm not one to sit back and be like, well, I'm the one that did it and I did. If we together, we together.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
together. So whatever I'm doing is for us. But I don't need no man sitting up getting jealous or feeling less than because he can't do the same things I do. Number one, I've been doing this since I was a little bitty girl. My mama started me in sales and marketing. I was 4.
Right.
Like if you really break it down and think about the things, the program she put me in, the activities I was in, I was learning all this from a young age. So if you ain't been doing the same thing, and if you ain't got a mama like mine, then the product ain't gonna be the same. It's just not.
Right.
But one thing my mom did teach me is to, you definitely have to be humble, and I am until I have to stunt and let you know. Listen, I just look like this. I'm not stupid. I just look like this. Okay, and because I will sit back and I'll let somebody lie to me, and I'll let them keep on lying and they hang themselves. I won't say nothing. I
You
just
will.
listen.
She's good for that. She's
I,
good for that.
I act like I am is naive and I don't know, and that's when if I'm quiet and you talking, I know you on some BS.
Come on now, Michelle. Michelle said, come on now.
Yeah, and because it don't make no sense to sit up and argue with a grown man about what he trying to lie about, and that's the thing. And I think where it gets twisted is because men have been taught, you guys were taught, okay, we're supposed to be the leader. We're supposed to be the one to do this. So you have that pressure. But at the same time, even though you was told that, you were not taught how to do that. And that's what I mean when I say girls are raised and boys are loved.
Hmm.
Because, my mom was like, okay, you got to get yourself together and you got to do this. And one note, I couldn't go to my mama crying, oh, I hurt my knee. Well, get up, clean it up. Mommy, do we have a mommy? I'm your mama. Go in there and get a band. And if it ain't a band-aid, clean yourself up and get back to doing what you were doing.
Hmm.
But The little boy get hurt. Mama, I cut my finger. Oh, let me take care of my baby. Come here, let me kiss your finger, and oh, you feel better. Well, go sit down. I'm gonna bring you some milk. Go watch your cartoons.
They don't do like that. We don't do that. My mama ain't never did me like that. You get your punk ass up and go find, just like your mama said. Get your ass up and go find a band-aid and go sit your ass down somewhere. You be all right.
That's what DJ Earl. You know what? No dudes have to lie. Point blank. Period.
I was gonna say that, Earl. I was gonna say that the same thing, Earl. Dude, listen, you don't have to lie. And
Yeah.
why lie? Why lie? What's the point? What's the point? What's the point of lying going into a relationship?
Or
When
in a relationship, you ain't got to lie. These chicks out here letting y'all have 2 and 4 women's
some of them will.
at a time. You ain't got to lie.
Some of them will. You never know. How would you know if you don't tell the truth? This is what happened to me. Like that's how I ended up in a marriage for as long as I had. Was because
Why? Because you was lying.
no, because I wasn't lying. It's because I stopped lying. I stopped trying to run game on chicks. I stopped trying to be. When I met Carissa and I met my wife, I made a mental note to myself that I wasn't gonna lie. I wasn't gonna I'm gonna be 100% with this woman. 100%. Because the previous relationship before, I was in a long-term relationship for 6 years with a girl, and based on lies. I was lying my ass off from the opening.
What's one of the lies you told?
I don't smoke no weed no more. I don't smoke weed no more.
Ooh, yeah, you was lying. She should have been able to look at you and tell you was lying.
Dumb lying. I mean, dumb lying. I ain't smoking weed no more. I ain't cheating on you. I ain't doing this. 6 years. 6 years I lived with that, and it was the most miserable 6 years. I could have done something more productive with my life in them 6 years. The more I look back on it, I could have been way more productive than this. So when I met Carissa, and like I say, Carissa to me was out of my league. Like she was out of my league. Like when like she'll tell you when she would walk through the store, shit stops. Like shit would stop when I first met her because she,
She's a beautiful woman.
Beautiful woman,
Smart.
Hawaiian. Like and out there in Louisiana, you don't see Hawaiians. You don't full blown Hawaiian. So when I seen her, I was like, shit, she out of my league. But she gave me the number. She hollered at me. She shot her shot at me. So when she shot the shot and I sat down and I went on our first dates and we got on the first phone conversations, we both were trying to play a game because she didn't want to tell me. I didn't know for like the first couple of phone calls that she had a son. So we both were running game on it. So we both were in the beginning stages of running game on each other. And yet at the same time, when we came to it, it was like, well, let's stop with the bullshit. Let's keep it 100. And I made a conscious effort to say, girl, look, I'm 23 years old. I ain't got shit. I live with my mom and daddy 5 blocks away from you. I barely got a call, but I got to holler. But we was happy. You gave me the number. Let's holler. Let's see what makes it happen.
Yeah.
And then from there, love and happiness. Well, no. Sorry, I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, but she liked you. That was the thing. And like one thing you said, and I've heard you say this so many times, that you felt like Carissa was out of your league.
Mhm.
She's the woman that made you a better that helped make you a better man.
Right.
And that's what you were seeking. And so you were able to accept what she was giving. Some dudes can't accept that. They want to be better, but then when they start figuring out, oh, this is what come with being better. Yeah, nigga, you got to do it. I'm not doing it. I can have kids because I had to stay that in my last relationship. Like, I can still have babies, right? Because what I ain't going to have is no 40-year-old baby, man child. If I want to have a baby, I go have a baby.
But you seen this though, because like I said, you've been single for a while, but you was married at one time. You was married.
I was married for a long time.
You was married for a long time as well, and you even admitted that the same games were even happening even while you were in marriage, while you were married.
Well, yeah, and I would say, because most people say, oh, well, y'all got a divorce. You divorced him because he cheated on you. Yes, he did. He cheated from before we were married till, while we were married. But I wasn't doing my part as a wife because I didn't want to be married. I
Hmm.
got married because like truth be told, the first time he proposed to me, I said no. And then there was this conversation with my mama and my, and some other people. And then some pressure kind of came. You getting older, you need to do that. I didn't want to get married.
Hmm.
I did not want to be married at that time in my life. I was enjoying my career. I just didn't want to do it. But I did it to make some other people happy.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that was the wrong reason why. So because we didn't have no big old wedding.
Right.
We
Right.
went to the courthouse after I got off work. Now, who does that? You go to work and all right, let's meet at this courthouse to get this done. I didn't even tell nobody. Only people that knew was my mom, my dad, my grandparents. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. As I got off work, we went, we did it. We had I like staying getting away at the presidential suite in the Westin.
Hmm.
That's the one that's like an apartment at the top.
Right.
Chad, we got there. I went to sleep. He went out the whole weekend mad at me because I was just like,
Wait. You talk about the weekend of your so-called first weekend of marriage?
yeah,
You went to sleep.
yeah. I was tired. I was working, boy. Um, I mean, and that's the truth of it. So and that's something that I talk about to women
Hmm.
is when your husband or your other person is cheating on you, sometimes you do gotta look at yourself and see what you're doing. So with us, my thing was don't let it get to my front door.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, but when your girlfriends and stuff keep on calling me, that's what I can't deal with. So I chose to get a divorce because to me, I'm like, okay, you too disrespectful with this, and and I ain't got time to be dealing with these women. I found myself in jail behind one of these girlfriends, approaching me.
Mm.
And for me, I said, "Oh no, I need to stop playing with myself because this ain't even what I want to do."
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Why? Why? What was? I guess why keep it up? I guess for all these years, why put up with it? I guess was my question for you.
Well, because it's pressure to keep other people happy, what they wanted to see. And
Okay.
so when I did have conversations about, hey, I really want to get out of this. I don't want to do this. Not with him, but with, I was told, well, this is what happens and this is just how men are. And you just got to hang in there. What you think I had to put up with? That's what was said to me. And I'm sitting there like, I don't know how you did this, but I'm not happy.
Right. Right.
I'm not happy. And me not being happy, I was gaining weight. I mean, I wasn't taking care of myself. It was just too much.
Hmm.
It was too much. And so, but that day that I ended up going to jail, when that girl called me, I'll never forget her name was Jennifer.
Hmm.
And I said, and I had to sit in jail for, 2 or 3 days because you got to go through a cooling off period.
Right.
And what was so bad about it is the arresting officer, he said, well, we took you because you were so upset.
Hmm.
Okay. My ex-husband had a warrant out for his arrest
Hmm.
and they ain't take him.
Wow.
And the thing about it was it all started because the chick called, some other stuff ensued. When I get upset, I want to leave.
Hmm.
So I had my kids, and this is after I recovered from my stroke. This ain't too long after I done recovered from my stroke. I took my kids, I put them in the house with him because he not gonna hurt the kids or anything. And
Right.
and let me be clear, my ex husband is not a woman beater at all. I can't even remember a time that he's raised his voice at me.
Hmm.
To be honest, he ain't never called me out of my name
Right.
or none of that. But when I got to the door, I picked up my keys because I left my car outside of the garage. And I picked up my keys. I was walking to the door. Well, he grabbed me. He ain't grab me and like tackle me and throw me down. He just grabbed me to stop me.
Hmm.
And when he grabbed me, he put his hand right here. I bit him so he get his hand off of me.
Ah, yeah.
And it was a bite mark on him.
And that's what sent you to.
They was like, "Who bit you?" And he tried to blame it on my daughter. I said, "I bit him."
You gotta be, and look, I said this before, you gotta be one hateful motherfucker to bite somebody. You really gotta hate somebody to say, I'm gonna bite your ass.
Well, you trying to stop me from leaving. I said, let me leave. Let me go. Just let me go. I was gonna come back. It wasn't like I was gonna be gone forever.
But that's what I'm saying though. If you in a fight with somebody and you turn around and say, and your resort is not swing hands, but the hi-ya motherfucker. I'm like,
No, I'm not gonna swing hands on him, but
no,
you know,
no,
he grabbed me, so I bit him, so he let me go. Swinging hands on him, child, that wasn't gonna do nothing. That'd have been like me fighting the air, child. That man,
I'm just saying in general. I'm just
that
saying
ain't
it.
gonna. I wasn't gonna swing no hands on him, but I bit him so he get his hand off of me. And you know, and I'm like, ain't that? Because you know, on the way there, me and the arresting officer were talking, because he was like, darling, you know, you are beautiful. And you shouldn't have to be putting up with this. And he kept calling Miss Scott, Miss Scott. Miss Scott, he was so, the arresting officer was so respectful when I got to jail. They were, okay, Miss Scott, this is what's going to happen. I was in the cell with, it started out with one girl, same situation. Baby, they talked so rough to her, and I was like, well, what did she do? You know? And then the other two came, and there's another black girl that came, and she was real, she looked real rich. I guess that's the best way I could say it.
Right.
And she was like, "Oh, I don't know why I'm here, and you know, I didn't do anything, and I just, you know, tried to get my stuff and leave." The judge came to talk to us about our bail or bond, whatever.
Right.
Mine was like, I think $1,200, and the judge was like, "Miss Scott, okay, well, you know, they've already made sure whatever it's called." And he said, but, you know, you have to stay here because it's a cooling off period, da, 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 da. I said, okay, yes, sir, and sat back down. He called that black girl, I don't know what her name was. He talking about, we'll say her name was Keisha. Keisha, come over here, please. And, you know, because we can all hear, because we all in the cell together. Her thing was like $35,000.
What she do?
I said,
What kind of charges?
and so after he left, she was like, I don't know why. They kept saying, well, why is yours so low? I said, I ain't do nothing. I really shouldn't be here. He should be here. I think this is a learning moment for me. This is you know, you're going to have to make a choice.
I remember you telling me, I remember you always saying that jail moment was a pivotal moment in your life.
That made me, them days, I sat there and because you can't take no bath. You got the toilet right there. All four of us got to watch each other go, and you had to go. And when you with women, and y'all got cycles and stuff. When you're around other women like that, emotions are high. Your body and stuff start changing. So a whole bunch of stuff happened to them. But I told that black girl, she kept talking about, I didn't do it. I said, girl, you tore some stuff up. You done flipped some couches over. You tried to stab that man something.
There was some furniture moving around in that motherfucker for a $35,000 bond.
I said, and then but they actually let me go a little bit early. But the whole time they were always Miss Scott, Miss Scott. Everybody else they called by their first name. They talked to them real hard. They'd ask me, well, do you want something different to eat? You know, and I didn't know these people.
Mm-hmm.
But during that time, I sat there and I said, you know what? It's time to move on. We just going to have to get it because this don't make no sense. And number one, I never want to be away from my children like this again. Right. Not because of you and I ain't even do nothing. You know, because my thing was like, well, if they was going to take me, I should have told something up.
But you bit the man. You bit the man.
He grabbed me.
But you bit the man.
He grabbed me. I wasn't doing nothing to him.
But
he grabbed me
in a violent manner.
He grabbed me just to try to stop me. He ain't body slam me or none of that.
And he also didn't impede your progress either.
Yes, he did. He was trying to stop me from leaving. That is holding somebody hostage.
They ain't holding somebody hostage. Did he block the entry? Did he block the exit from you to get into the exit?
Yeah, he got in front of the door.
I didn't know. I don't know the particulars, but from what you're describing is he put his arm on you. Hey, don't go, baby.
Yeah.
Did you? Like my question is, did you turn around and bite him, or did you? Or it was a straight hiya?
Well, his arm was around me, and so I just bit down.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
just been there. Yeah, his arm was
So it's like
around
no
me.
fear and oh,
Yeah, don't do that. I done already said because it's not like I just
look
brought the
at
kids in
look at these
and
women over here. Let me see me.
yeah,
I'll bite his ass. I'll bite your ass too.
it's not like we didn't have a conversation. Now the
Right.
conversation was kind of heated. It was kind of heated, but he knew. I told him, "Look, man, I'm getting ready to get out of here." I told him I'm about to leave.
Uh huh.
It's not like I just grabbed the keys and just, walked off. He knew, and we had been together because the girls were. This was after my stroke. This is after I came home from my stroke. So we were together almost what 8, 9 years by then. So he know what it is. It's just this girl, Jennifer. This one. This was my second time dealing with her.
Uh huh.
And I'm like, look, man, you can go on and have, you and Jennifer need to be together because shouldn't nobody be calling my phone?
But what was so? That's the most ignorant part of this whole thing is that y'all side chicks are out here calling people's wives to talk shit. Like that's like that is so stupid to me. Like
Yeah, so I'm like, girl, you can
like that is
have
so
him.
stupid to me. That is so stupid to me. Like okay, if you gonna be a side chick and you gonna play your role, play your role. Okay, play your role.
Now his side chicks, baby, they called a station. I mean, you have to understand like everything that went on. And
This was
it's
the Wonder Woman days, right?
it's always a damn Jennifer. Yeah, but they calling me at my job. I'm like, they should know who I am. Because if these women, if they really feel like me and these kids are what's keeping you from them, from being giving them, well, you don't know what they'll do. They'll come kill us. Don't they don't need to know nothing about me or my daughters.
And that's where you messed up at. That's where you messed
If you out there doing your stuff, baby, do your stuff. You go get you another apartment, something. You take the hoes there.
up.
But, they don't need to know where my house is. Don't be picking them up in my car. Don't do that. And so for me, it was too disrespectful. You know.
But that's what. But that.
No,
But,
I wasn't sleeping with the man, so I really wasn't tripping about that
and that
because
was.
I knew I wasn't doing that. But when it comes to your women calling now, they don't need to call me for nothing.
See, we're gonna have to table this discussion until tomorrow because there's a lot of questions I have, including why is this dude? What is with you dudes out here telling your side chicks everything about your wife and your kids and everything, and also shit, and also the fact I guess a lot of people are probably finding it hard to hear and understand why you allowed it in the first place. Yeah, I think that's a question a lot of people will have for you is like why put up with that with him and his side chick dumbassery in the first place.
Yeah,
But
that was just one.
I know, I say, but we're going to table that discussion to tomorrow because we already an hour and 10 over. We only supposed to be doing this show for an hour, but
Hour, yeah.
our conversations be so fire and so good, and we getting into it that we be going way over. We going way over. But Carolyn said you will not
You will
disrespect.
not disrespect me.
Or else
No.
your ass will get bit in this mother. Ah, like a whole bunch of women. Look, all these women that time in on that tonight, they all this morning, they all chopping stuff. All of them getting their teeth together right now. Look, y'all,
So about getting that teeth together.
look, get your teeth together. Look, y'all, look, go get some of those little things so you can know how your teeth mark will look when you bite into that motherfucker. All right, leave bite it to. That's how the laws look. At least, and look, ladies, if you're gonna bite the man, at least put a mouth guard in. All right, put a mouth guard in if you're gonna bite the damn man.
Yeah, because if
Don't be showing up on the dude.
yeah, you can't let the teeth mark show up. You
Look,
can't let
that's-
it.
look,
Shout
that's-
out to Black. Black is checking in with us.
Look, let me real quick. I gotta say this because if you wear the mouth guard now, that's how Shani got popped, all right? That's how Shani ass went to jail because they looked at it, saw the teeth marks on that man arm. So listen, ladies, if you gonna bite the man, rock at least put in a mouth guard or something to protect your teeth so it don't leave no evidence on the skin of your ass getting bit. That's how Shani went to jail. If you listen to the story and run it back, that's how Shani went to jail. Wait, you got a bite mark on you? That's DNA. That's teeth marks. That matches her teeth. Go ahead and take a.
And he gonna lie and talk about that was the oldest baby. Carly wasn't nothing but She was like 1.5. And he talking about she did that, and the officer looking at me. I said, "No, I did that because he tried to stop me from leaving, sir." And he said, "We taking you." Boy, he popped them handcuffs out. I said, "What?"
That's when all reality came crashing in. Oh. Because I already told y'all. A word of advice, fellas. I'm gonna tell you this again. Don't fight that woman. She put her hands on you. It's the first person to get the phone call. If anything you learn from cops, remember this: whoever gets to the phone first, it's the other person going to jail. Remember that. Remember that.
We didn't even call the cops. That was the odd part. How they even showed up.
I'm just pointing out to you now. Just remember.
Maybe his girlfriend must have called the police on me.
Oh, I'll buy that for $1.
Buy that for $1.
She probably did. She probably called the police. And she was white, so they probably wanted to take me black behind already anyway.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So what the white lady called now.
It's a Jennifer. Then again, it was a Jennifer, right?
Yeah, Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer was a white girl.
Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, it's time for us to get out of here. It's time for us to go. This is too
You
good.
didn't know that part.
We got to
She
take.
probably called the police on me.
I'm trying to tell you, you probably did because you went to jail. I'm telling you, you the one. I'm telling you, it's whoever get the phone. If I learn, look, there's thousands of hours of cops episodes, and if any of them taught me anything, is that whoever in those domestic situations, whoever gets to the phone first, the other person is going to jail. So I told my wife all the time, put your hands on me if you want to. Your ass is going to the. I'm not fighting you. I'm not finna swing back. Oh Lord, she hit me, and I'm going to the phone. You're going to jail. I bullshit you now. You called me all kind of pussy ass niggas and all this other stuff. I don't care. Look, your ass is going. I'm not about to spend the night in the poker because you mad at me and you want to swing at me. Well, go ahead and swing at me. Take your slick. I'm gonna eat it like a Mike Tyson punch. Hi-ya. All right, going to jail. Let me get on the phone. She put her hands on me. I'm telling you. So I'm not playing with you. So take note of that. Keep your hands and your teeth to your goddamn self.
Yeah, right. Keep your hands to yourself. That's right. Because my teeth wouldn't have ended up on nobody if they would have kept their hands to themselves. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. That you are absolutely right. I don't touch nobody. I won't hit nobody. But if you hit me, you put your hands on me. Now you done opened up a whole can of worms for me to do what I need to do to defend myself. And if you're putting your hands on me, I think you're trying to kill me.
My wife just texted me on the phone. Oh, you just back that in all kind of messy, huh?
Get him, Carissa. Get him.
On that note, it's time to get the hell up out of here. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. Download the Media 360 app, Media Room 360 app in your app store right now. It's a free download, and you can watch this show live on your TV or wherever else you may be watching it at. And also, don't forget, I'm back on your radio this afternoon, 2 to 6 on the all new 107.3 Kiss FM. Ricky Smiley Mornings, the number one for R&B, with the king of some media show. I'm back on this afternoon with the show. Also, debuting this Saturday night. I'm so excited to announce this for all my Southern Soul and my fans. I'm so excited for that. Coming soon for all my fam out there in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Our syndicated show, Brown Liquor Music, makes its debut this Saturday night, 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. with 3 hours of Southern Soul jams in the mix, hosted by yours truly. Big shout out to Mary Kay and everybody out there in Tuscaloosa and WTUG. Also,
right, yay!
Charles, we syndicated. I'm nationwide now. I told you we was coming, and we're coming for that too. Don't worry, me and this one. Oh, the other way. Me and that one will be going that route too soon. So stay close to that. Also, Big Bank's break room tonight. What y'all got on that?
Oh, everything. Everything. I ain't read our show notes yet.
Well, make sure you tune in for that. What time y'all kick it off tonight?
8 o'clock.
Well, Big Ron, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Ron Price.
Hey, Ron, how are you doing, Mr. Ron? Oh my God, thank you, Mr. Ron. Mr. Ron poured $200 into me. Mr. Ron, this is what your $200 created.
That's right. That's right.
This right here. Thank you, Mr. Ron, our very first sponsor.
I'm hitting him back. He sent me a message asking how he was doing. Tell them we good. All right.
All right.
Time for us to get up out of here. We will see you guys tomorrow morning, right and early. Shani